Hello there, this is our final video for the Unit 1 practice test. In this video, we're going to talk about those 3 story problems at the bottom. These story problems are a great time where you can use your mathematical modeling, which is one of our core standards. We're going to read the paragraph or the sentences, and we're going to model what is happening in the story with numbers. Let's get started with number 19. The temperature at 5 p.m. is 18 degrees. By 7 a.m. the next morning, the temperature has dropped 20 degrees. At 9 a.m., the temperature has risen another 13 degrees. What is the new temperature at 9 a.m.? Okay, so let's pick out our important information here. So at first, the temperature is 18 degrees. And then the next morning, the temperature has dropped 20 degrees. Dropped 20 degrees. Okay, and then later the temperature has risen another 13 degrees. What is the new temperature at that point? So we start off at 18 degrees. Here, let's just make ourselves a little drawing. Let's see if we can draw like a little thermometer thingy. There's our thermometer. Okay, so we're going to start off at 18 degrees. I'll put that there. 18 degrees. Sounds cold. The next morning, the temperature has dropped 20 degrees. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if it's dropped, that means it's gone down. So we're going to go down 20 degrees. And it goes down 20. And then, okay, we did drop to 20 degrees. And then it rises another 13 degrees. So that means it goes up 13. So wherever we left off here at the bottom of this arrow, it's going to go up 13 from there. And then that's going to answer our question of what is the new temperature at 9 a.m. So let's translate this into some math. So if we have 18 degrees, is that going to be like a positive 18 or negative 18? That's just a regular old positive 18, so let's just write 18. Now when we drop 20 degrees, do we want to subtract 20 or do we want to add 20? Yeah, let's subtract. That's good. Minus 20. And then as we rise 13 more degrees, are we going to add or are we going to subtract? Yes, we're going to add. So good. Okay, it's going up, so we're going to add. All right, so now we have 3 integers and we just need to combine them with adding and subtracting. So let's just take 2 at a time. 18 minus 20. Okay, let's use those rules. First of all, are there any double signs? No, no double signs. That's awesome. So let's use our rules from the song. Same signs add and keep or different signs subtract? What do we have here? Positive 18, negative 20. So we have different signs. That means we have to subtract them. So what is 18 minus 20? Or maybe it's a little easier to say what is 20 minus 18? 20 minus 18 is 2. I'm going to keep that covered up there. So that's going to equal 2. Now let's think about the sign. Remember the rest of the song, it says, keep the sign of the larger number, then you'll be exact. So which one's the larger number, 18 or 20? 20 is bigger. Good. What is the sign in front of the 20? It's negative, so the 2 has to be negative also. Okay, now we've dealt with those 2 numbers. Let's just add our 13 to it. And it looks like it is a plus 13. So now let's think about our song again. We have negative 2 plus 13. Are those same signs or different signs? Different signs, which means we add or subtract. Different signs subtract. Good. So 2 minus 13, it's kind of harder to think about. Let's say 13 minus 2, and that's going to give us 11. I'm leaving some room in case I need to write a sign there. Now, which sign are we going to use? We're going to keep the sign from the larger number. Okay, which one's bigger? 2 or 13? 13 is bigger. It looks like 13 is positive, so positive 11 is our answer. I should have put my units on there, so let me try that again. 11 degrees. And that's your answer. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is another one that's really great for some mathematical modeling. A scuba diver dove down 48 feet to look at a sunken ship. Oh, that sounds like fun. I want to go do that. She then rose up 21 feet to look at a fish and dove 14 feet to get away from an octopus. Where is she relative to the surface of the water? Okay, let's draw the water. Water. All right, so first of all, what does she do? She dives down 48 feet. So she's going below the water 48 feet. Now you artists might want to draw a nice little scuba diver here, but you know what? I'm just going to stick to the arrows. Going down 48 feet. She then rose up 21 feet to look at a fish. Okay, so wherever she was down here looking at this boat, she's going to go up 21 from there. All right, that was the rise 21. And then she dove 14 feet. Now when she dives again, that means to go downwards. So she wants to get away from that octopus and go down 14 feet. And now, where is she relative to the surface of the water? Okay, so let's turn this all into math speak. So if she's going down 48 feet from, if you call the surface of the water 0, and she's going below that, we probably need to make that a negative 48. So let's start off with that. But then when she comes up to look at the fish, that's going to be plus 21 because she's going upwards. And then later she wants to run away from that scary octopus and she's going downwards again. That's going to be minus again. Okay, now we have our math problem set up and we just need to solve it. Negative 48 plus 21. We're going to ignore the minus 14 for now. We'll just do this. First of all, do we have same signs, add and keep, or do we have different signs, subtract? I see a minus and a plus, so we're going to do different signs, subtract. So 48 minus 21, what's that going to be? That's going to be 27. And you're going to keep the sign of the larger number. So what's bigger, 48, which is negative, or 21, which is positive? 48 is bigger. Good. So you're going to keep that negative sign from there. Now we're going to finish up by taking care of this minus 14 part that we skipped earlier. All right, let's use the song again. Same signs, add and keep, or is it different signs, subtract? Well, it looks like you've got a minus here and a minus here, so you have to actually add them. So I know it's weird with all those minus signs going on, but we are going to be adding these numbers. So 14 plus 27, let's see, 27 plus 10 is 37. 37 plus 4 is going to be 41. So I'm thinking 41. And if you guys find little math errors in these videos, please send me a message to let me know. I always want to hear about it. If we were in class, I'd give you candy for finding my mistakes, but I can't do that anymore. Not over the computer anyway. All right, we're almost done. We're not quite done. We have to add and keep. The keep part means look at whatever sign is on both of those numbers and keep it. In this case, you have those minus signs, so it's going to be negative 41. Now, let's go back and look at the question. I've already circled my answer. Here I am again saying, wait a second, I forgot to think about units. Where is she relative to the surface of the water? Now, if our math told us negative 41, that means she's 41 feet below the surface. So that's what you would write for your answer, 41 feet below the surface. All right. Okay. We've got one more. It costs $56 to rent a rowboat. You and 6 friends decide to split the cost. How much do the 7 of you pay to rent the rowboat? Okay, let's think about our information. You are all paying $56 to rent a rowboat, like total $56. Now, how many people are splitting this bill? It's you and 6 friends, so it's 7 people. So if you split $56 7 ways, what operation are we using? Add, subtract, multiply, divide? When we're splitting something, we want to divide it. So let's do 56 divided by 7. Now, we're in an integers unit with lots of positive and negative numbers. So let's look at this closely. Is there anything that's supposed to be negative here? Not really. It costs 56. And each of you, there's 7 people. There's not negative 7 people. So let's just keep our numbers positive. 56 divided by 7 is going to give us 8. So each person is going to pay $8. And that's your final answer. If you guys have questions, let me know. Bye.